and welcome to Mean 40. This is a community that has been built by those who are embracing aging. If you are in your 40s or approaching 40 and have particular skincare questions and are interested in learning more about Korean and clean beauty, then subscribe to this channel. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the benefits of vitamin C on the skin and how dark spots and hyperpigmentation can be effectively erased or reduced by the use of vitamin C on a daily basis. I found that with my skin, I was putting on SPF and I was also diligently doing masks. However, I still had some dark spots. In particular, there's one stubborn one on this side, which seems to reoccur every summer. And so this year I've been experimenting with vitamin C and I've found really positive results. Today I want to walk you through the various types of vitamin C products, including those that are best for beginner users, and then move on to those who have been using vitamin C for a while, like me, and wanted to take it up to the next level. Vitamin C is also beneficial in that it also fights the immune system. When you feel sick or you feel a bit of a cold and flu coming along, then you want to pump up your dosage of vitamin C. What happens when the sun hits the skin is that there is a breakdown of the connective tissue that binds the skin cells. When the connective tissue weakens, this results in wrinkles and a sagging effect because the skin is slowly losing its elasticity. As we age, the loss of elasticity, the rate at which cells turn over, become much slower, and the firmness and tone of the skin changes as well. I found that vitamin C is an effective ingredient, and a lot of cosmetic companies have been catching on and incorporating this ingredient into their product. We'll talk about the topical uses of vitamin C, such as in serums and creams, and then we'll also move on to ways that we can ingest vitamin C through supplements as well as foods that we can incorporate into our meals so that vitamin C dosages can be increased. Vitamin C can help boost the collagen and elastin production in the skin. It can also help with renewing the skin cells, and I found that with overtime and consistent diligent use on a daily basis that my skin was becoming clearer and some of the dark spots were fading away. It can also help restrict the production of melanin, which is increased every time our skin is exposed to the sun. And melanin is what results in the dark spots and the unevenness and sometimes redness in the skin. Now that we know the benefits of vitamin C, let's talk a little bit about some of the products that I've tried and I've also found to be really great. I've recommended some of these to my friends. The first product is the Klairs, and this is called the Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. It's a really easy way to start introducing vitamin C into your skincare regime because of its low dosage of vitamin C. It has a 5% vitamin C content, and you could use it to mix it with your existing serums or creams, and it absorbs really well into the skin. I recommend that you use this in the morning with a high SPF protectant. It also is very gentle and it doesn't irritate the skin. So this is a really good one if you're first starting off and want to experiment to see how your skin will react to vitamin C. It's also very reasonably priced and it can be shipped to Canada at a very low cost. It's a Korean brand, but it's become more readily available in North America because of its popularity. A lot of the beauty bloggers have raved about the positive results that they've seen from Klairs. When I tried using vitamin C, this was back in 2017, this was the product that I had started out with, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. It was easy, the texture was really nice, and it was a very positive start to introducing vitamin C because I didn't get that tingling sensation that you would with some of the other formulations. Years down the road, I wanted to sort of take my vitamin C skincare regime to the next level. And so I tried two different products. The first one is another Korean brand from and I really like this one because it's a very easy consistency. It's almost like water, and you just need a little bit, like 2 drops on your fingertips, and when you put it across your face, instantly your skin feels smoother. This is a very good formulation. It has 20% vitamin C, so significantly a lot more than the Klairs product, but I found that it helps with restoring that elasticity, getting the plumpness, and I saw results within 1 to 2 weeks. Now, everyone's skin is different. I have normal skin, and I can take pretty much any product, but this was a very stable format, and I found that it worked really well in reducing some of the dark spots that I had from sun exposure. It contains niacinamide, which is also another powerful ingredient for restoring skin elasticity. It helps promote the protein and keeping it within the skin cells and helping the lower dermis produce a lot more healthier skin cells and moving that up to the surface. The next product I want to introduce is from Beauty Counter. This has become quickly one of their best sellers. For those who are new to Beauty Counter, it's a company that promotes clean beauty and eliminates thousands of ingredients that may be toxic to not only our skin and our health, but also the environment. Its packaging is made out of sustainable materials and not harmful plastics, which can leach into the products. But this particular bottle is made out of glass, and it's very attractive in the yellow gold and the pretty yellow brightness of the bottle. Also makes me want to reach out for it every morning. This one is a good product for those who are a little bit sensitive and who want to try very clean products that are naturally sourced, and this one has a content of 10% vitamin C along with turmeric infused in it. The turmeric also helps with the clarity of the skin, and I found that this one also produced really great results within the first 2 weeks of using it. And a little goes a long way because it's so concentrated. I only needed 2 pumps of this for my entire face, and I would be good to go. The absorption of this product was really impressive in that I just pumped it onto my fingertips and without mixing it with any serums, directly on the face, and I found that immediately my skin felt hydrated, and the next day I almost felt like there was a bit more of a natural glow. Now, this is a product that I really recommend if you have tried vitamin C's before and want to take it up just the next notch. Overall, I found that this was a very usable product. It was easy, and it's formulated to become more of a stabilized form of vitamin C, and it's known to last a little bit longer than some of the other formulations. Because vitamin C is a natural ingredient, if it's not stored properly, it tends to go bad fairly quickly. And this is the Klairs product that I mentioned, and I had opened this in 2017, so it's nearly 3 years, but I kept it because I wanted to show you that once vitamin C turns this brownish or orangey color, you know that it's past its prime and you want to dispose of it, even though you have so much left. So unfortunately, this one should have been disposed a long time ago, because once it turns this color, it's no longer efficient, even when applied daily onto the skin. In order to store vitamin C a bit longer, I tend to keep mine in the refrigerator. And I also like the feeling, the cooling sensation of when you apply it onto your skin. I just want to briefly touch upon how beneficial it would be to not just take care of your outer self, but your inner self as well. In addition to applying vitamin C to the skin, vitamin C should also be taken as part of your daily diet, either in the form of a capsule or in a powder form. Not only is vitamin C an antioxidant, but it helps metabolize fats and protein, which is really beneficial on a daily basis. It also helps maintain connective tissue, just as we talked about with the skin, but also for wound healing and for the maintenance of bone and cartilage and healthy teeth and gums. When I was looking into the recommended dosage for vitamin C, there's a varying range from 65 milligrams for women, 90 milligrams for men, or even as high as 2,000 milligrams. But because there's such a wide range, I really think that it would be best to speak to your doctor and your naturopath to come up with a dosage that would work well for you. For me, I take either the capsule form if I'm traveling, which I'm not doing much these days, but it's really easy to take just 1 or 2 capsules of these. This is a brand from Cytomatrix, and it contains about 1,000 milligrams of ascorbic acid per capsule, which is a high dosage, but when you want to boost your immune system, I really think vitamin C is such an important ingredient to intake. Other times when I'm home, sometimes I'd like to mix the vitamin C powder. This one is 4,000 milligrams of ascorbic acid, which is a really high dosage, and that's per tablespoon. So you just take a tablespoon of the powder, you mix it in with water, and it has actually a really nice, soft, lemony taste. This is a formulation that is available at my husband's naturopathic clinic, but if you talk to your naturopath or doctor, they should be able to recommend other brands as well. The thing with vitamin C is that it cannot be harmful if you take too much of it, but it can lead to other things like diarrhea and upset stomach. So you really want to make sure that what you're taking is a high quality vitamin C, because otherwise it would just wash out in your urine without being absorbed properly into your system. So you want to make sure that it's a good quality vitamin C and the dosage that you're taking is right for you. And your body will tell you as it responds so often to things that don't work well with your body. Vitamin C is also a nutrient that's found in a lot of different foods which we can easily incorporate into our meals. Other than the commonly known citrus fruits like lemons and grapefruits and oranges, vitamin C can also be found in kiwis. I really love golden kiwis, and if you haven't tried the yellow kiwis, I really recommend that you do, because they are so delicious and less tart than the green kiwis. And it's very easy to just have 1 or 2 after a meal in place of a dessert, because it's delicious and you know that you're getting your dosage of vitamin C. Other fruits that are really high in vitamin C are guava, which can be really hard to find in Canada. You want to stay away from juices because sometimes they contain unnecessary sugars. But other fruits that contain vitamin C are also mangoes and the Asian pears, which are also very sweet and very delicious. But again, you want to watch out for the sugar content, because those Asian pears, they actually have 100% of your daily sugar intake. And so a lot of it can actually do a lot more harm if you're trying to stay away from sugars. Another food that you can incorporate into your meals is kale. When eaten in its raw form, it's very highly concentrated in vitamin C, and you can see the same benefits as if you were taking the supplements, which is helping metabolize the fats and proteins, and as well as strengthening the connective tissues, promoting wound healing, and acting as just an overall antioxidant to boost your immune system and help fight the signs of aging. So I hope this video has convinced you that vitamin C can, while it's a natural ingredient, it can be a really powerful ingredient to incorporate into your skincare and into your diet. So for those of you who are looking into some evasive alternative methods of fighting hyperpigmentation or promoting skin rejuvenation, I really encourage you to try the natural form of vitamin C first. I've really seen really great results within 2 weeks to a month, and I believe that you would too. So give it a try and leave comments down below. I really would love to hear about your experience.